everyone, it's Sam here. Thank you for watching. So today I'm going to show you how to make this really lovely little pop-up. It's using another one of the florals from the floral calendar. If you've been following my channel, I am working my way through all 12 of these beautiful floral flowers, one representing each month of the year. So this one is the lilac for April, and I'll show you all that in a moment. So I've got a pretty little cluster of them on the front there with the sentiment Big Hugs. I've done a matching envelope as well, and you'll see me put that together towards the end. And then when you open this one up, you've got this cute little pop-up basket with the sentiment there, rest up and get well soon, with some more of those pretty lilac flowers. Kept it really simple, so that just pops right out. I think this is going to be, I think it's a lovely card style. You know, if you're visiting someone in hospital and you can't take in real flowers, I think something like this will look really nice on the side table. But also swap out the get well soon element of it, and it could be a nice birthday card, nice retirement card. So there's other things you could do with this as well, but very straightforward to make. You don't need any specialty dyes, so let's get started. So to colour in my beautiful lilac flowers there, I've used the Tri Blend by Spectrum Noir, and this is the pink violet blend, and then I've used that with the jade green blend. You get the three colours there, so it makes them nice and easy to use. I was just kind of playing around. You can see my layout there. What I did with what I did with two of them, these are going to set back, and you'll see they're slightly different. And what I did is I just coloured these ones in with the mid-tone and the dark tone, whereas the ones that I'm going to have in the front, I use the light, the mid and the dark. Because they're set back, they're going to be a little bit darker. So I thought then those three in front just kind of helps it. Yeah, just thought something a bit different. So I was just explaining that. So really simple scoring. So I've got myself a 5x7 card blank. This card, I think this is Sizzix. I remember it being in a Sizzix pack because it's got the linen texture on one side and then the smooth on the other. If you're going to cut this yourself, you want a piece of 10x7 and then just score at 5 inches along that long side and fold that in half. And then for that little mechanism inside, this is a piece of 9 3/4 by 6 3/4. Along the long side, you're going to score at 4 7/8, right down through the middle. And then if you fold it in half, just give that a good burnish, pop the folded side along your scoreboard here. Just realised the score lines weren't in shot then, but it will all be coming up on the screen. You want to score at 2 inches down to 2 inches. Okay, so just right the way through, like so, and just come down to 2 inches. And then if you just flip it over, so the fold is now on the left side and you've got the short side along the top, you want to score again at 2 inches to join that previous score line. So you've just created a little 2x2 square in that top left hand corner. There's the folded side. Okay, what you then want to do is just cut where the folded side is. You're going to cut down that score line that you just created. This is a 300 GSM card, so just make sure you keep it pinched together. You don't want it shifting when you cut. Open it up, okay, and now you've got a slot like so, and then you just want to fold those two score lines, so you've got a valley fold, and then that one in the middle as your mountain. So that's our little pop-up. That's going to be the little vase, planter, whatever you want it to be. Then I've got these two pieces here. I used in fact, I've not shown any of the products. So I've used my Creative Cuts. It's the offset grid design, just on some craft card there, and I've cut these two pieces to 2x2. If you want a little border, then you want to cut two pieces of 1 3/4 squared. I'm probably going to just trim a little bit off just so it doesn't catch on the folds. For the sentiment Big Hugs, it's from my All the Sentiments set. You get the stamp there and then all your different words. And that's the floral calendar, the April, which is the lilac. So you get your 3 stamps, which is the main flower, the word April and the word lilac, and then you get 4 dies, 1 to cut the big one out, 1 to cut this little flag tail, and then the other 2 to cut those ones there. But like I said in all the videos, I'll have all of that linked at the bottom. So I want to stick those on first. And now if you want to decorate with pattern paper or anything on here, you want to stick that down, I would say, before you score and cut, and then that's all decorated. Then you could always cover this again if you wanted to. Now what I've done with one of them is I've just scored right down through the middle, because what I think would be quite nice is to have this one right at the front, but when the card closes, it's going to fold down and not stick out. So I'm just going to add a little glue onto that one, just stick that one and just line up, just fold it and follow the fold there. And just pinch that all together. That's that one in place. Then I'm going to stick the two darker ones, and I want everything to be slightly staggered. I'm actually thinking that one should be much lower down. I might end up repositioning that one. So then I'm going to have that one, and these are going to be stuck onto the card. This is the only one I'm making, so I'm deciding and thinking these things up as I'm filming. That's why I always change my mind a lot. But I think those two, maybe on a bit of foam, just so they are slightly lifted, but they're going to be on the back. And then these ones are going to be stuck behind each of these. So that one, something like that. It's going to look really cool when it's all open. So I'm going to have a play around, get that all stuck down. So I've cut this to 1 by 4. Along the 4-inch side, you're going to score at 1/2 inch, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and 3.5. Fold all of those score lines, so they're mounting folds. And then the idea is, so these two are going to sit either side of the fold, like this. Okay. And then the fold on this flower is going to sit over the fold there. Now I think this is too tall. It's going to vary depending on how much that pops out. See, when it's more open now, actually that's going to be fine. But can you see then? It's just going to support the top. So I'm just going to fold the whole thing in half, and the two outer tabs, just add your glue like so. And then pop it wherever you feel you need it to go. So like I said, you may need to make yours a bit shorter. So you, instead of doing it at 4, you may want to do it 3. As long as you've got a 1/2 inch tab at each side, and then those 2 1/2 inch tabs across the centre, then it will work. So now we've got this. Yeah, no, it's going to be fine. Once that's in the card, it might topple, but once it's stuck in here, yeah, it's going to be perfect, actually. I'm quite pleased with that. So now I'm going to add my glue just onto these two here, and then fold your flower, whatever it may be, and you want the fold in the middle of this piece to sit right inside the flower. If I can just get away with that design, and then that whole thing will fold in half like so. So whilst that's drying inside, I'm going to stick this inside the card. So just add your glue on one side. So I've got the open end facing me there, and I'm going to sit this into my card blank. So you'll have a nice little border. Just butt that right up inside. In fact, if you stick it, flip it over that way, you can then see. So push that right up into that fold, or this side here, right up into that fold. Fold this back down. This is the construction glue I'm using now, because this just adds so much strength into the card. And then just bring that other side up. You can just fold the whole thing down, but I like to stick it in when it's kind of open, and that way you know it's going to kind of pop up nicely into that shape. And then I think I'm probably not going to need that one. I know I said I was going to have 5 inside, and I tend to try and always work with odd numbers, but the sentiment can be like the 5th element in the card, so that should balance everything out. I think I just want to use these leaves though. That could work. I definitely can pop that one behind here. Maybe that one can just go down just in there. I think that looks beautiful. And then to decorate the front, like I said, I've got the 2 others here. I'm just going to stick these straight on because it's going to become nice and strong once that construction glue dries. I thought about having, maybe I add the 3rd one on the front. I wanted like a cluster of them, and then the big hugs like actually going through. So if I trim that off from the bottom, maybe something like that, that will be, if you imagine that's going to be trimmed off there. I think that will look, I think that's going to look nice. So there is the finished card. So I've added this little sign here, rest up and get well soon, and that's from my Because I Care sentiment set. This one here, that one. And you'll also see I've added this strip, which was just 1/2 inch by 2. I just didn't like the white that was showing through, and it's just a little bit of a contrast as well with the card. And I've added some sprigs as well, just for a little bit extra. But I'm just going to leave it against that white. I think it pops really nicely. And then on the front, I've got the sentiment there, big hugs, and the rest of those flowers. I think that looks really, really pretty. I think it's lovely. That one's, I think I've stuck too much on. I might have to just lift that a little bit just so it doesn't look so I don't know, kind of folded when it opens, but it looks really nice. I'm super pleased with that. So I've already got my envelope, and I've just stuck these stamps down here from my stash. I've got my wax heating up there. Now I don't have a wax seal for like a get well or just because, or just something with a heart on, so I've used this one here, which is with love. So this is an older one. I think that's going to work quite nicely. And then I'm going to stamp all of my usual little faux stamps, or faux franking stamps, should I say. They're very much real stamps, but they give the effect that it's gone through the postal service. And then that one, that's my favourite one. And then this one here. Make sure that's the right way up. So that's all melted. I've just put some wax paper under here because I don't want to seal the envelope. I want to keep this so it's all ready for later. So just pour that all out. I always like my wax seals nice and big, misshaped. I'm not looking for a perfect circle. And then just drop that one down. Just give that a minute to set. Okay, and then when that's ready, just give it a little wiggle. There we go. Pull that off the back and just hold it up. There we go. With love. Isn't that cute? So thank you for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed this fun little pop-up idea from me today. Great one for anything that you've got in your stash, any theme, and these kind of style cards are always really good. All of the products, as always, that I've used will be individually linked in the description box below the video, but you can also click here and that will take you to Craft Stash. You can check out all of the products over there. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, that way you won't miss out on any future videos, and I'll have the floral calendar playlist popping up here so you can see all of the other ones that I've been making. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.